Hi, you're back with Dawn Pierce again with Southern Instructional Solutions. And we are talking about how to summarize a one-sentence summary, the problem and solution one called Somebody Wanted But So Then with young children. You can also use it with the older kids too. I just wouldn't be using the primary text that I'm going to be using it with today. Anyway, so I'm going to start off with like a quick reread of the text just in case whoever joins us didn't see video number 1. This is video number 2 on summarizing. So let's go to my document camera and we'll just do a quick reread of the text. I'm sorry if you've heard this before. If you have, just skim through like the first couple seconds of this so you don't have to hear it again. So it's called The Wig. It's primary phonics and it is a phonics reader, but it happens to have a cute little storyline with it so that we can write a summary to go along with it. And since it's written so simply, it's possible to do that. So it's called The Wig. Tag is a pup. Kit is a cat. Kit ran to get Tag. Peg has a wig. The wig is wet. Peg set the wig on a big log. The log is in the sun. It is hot in the sun. The log got wet. Peg ran to get a rag. Tag ran up to the log. The pup can get the wig. Tag can get up to the wig. Tag bit the wet wig. It is fun to tug on a wig. Tag got the wig. Tag ran to get Kit. Tag and Kit tug on the wig. It is fun to tug on a wig. Tag and Kit sat on the wig. It is fun to sit on a wig. Peg got the rag, but the wig was not on the log. Kit got up and ran. Peg did not get the wig. Tag hid on the wig and Kit ran up. Tag got the wig. The pup ran and ran. Tag did not let Peg get him. Tag had the wig. Tag ran and ran. Peg ran to get Tag. Peg got Tag, but the wig was on top of Tag. Peg and Tag sat on a log. Tag got a big hug. Peg had the wig and Tag. Peg sat to pet Tag. Kit ran to hop up. It was fun to get a wig. A wig on a pup was fun. So after we read it again, and they have read it for homework 3 times. The student, by the way, had read it to me. I never read this to them. This is much too simple for me to read it to them. I always have them read it. I have timed them on the last time. We celebrate that their time, more than likely. I never had a time increase. The only time that time increases is if they didn't do their homework. It either remains the same or it might have increased. So that's how I know that they didn't do their homework. So their time decreases. I think I said increase on the last video, sorry. Time decreases and we celebrate that. I usually have this written in my notebook, not on a Post-it note. Anyway, so we celebrate the rereading. They worked on their fluency practice. We're going to go into our summary. So the first video, what we did was we set up our notebook together. We set up the 1-sentence summary frame, the somebody wanted but so. Then we discussed what the parts were and we did an oral summary. So let's just talk real quick about what our summary, what happened in our story, The Wig. And let's maybe draw some pictures to go with it now. So last time we were together, we talked about who we were going to focus on that had the goal. And we talked about how we were going to focus in on Tag. So let's go ahead, get your pencil out, and let's circle that dog picture. I know it looks like a dog, doesn't it, right? So we're going to circle that picture and we're going to write Tag right here. So Tag is the one, and we talked about last time that we were going to talk about what his goal was. And in the first video, we talked about his goal as, what was his goal? His goal, do you remember his goal? We reread it. What did he want? What was it that he wanted? Do you remember? If they can't tell you, go back to the picture, have them reread, and Oh, he wanted the wig. Okay, so Tag the pup wanted the wig. Let's just go ahead and draw that. So I'm going to draw like the back of the wig as if it's like sitting on that log, and it's kind of like perched up on something, and then it's on that log. And I'm just going to label it wig and draw an arrow just in case you don't know. So, pictures and little labels, that's the way beginning writers work. Draw pictures, draw labels, draw pictures, draw labels. So we have Tag wanted that wig. There you go. Almost looks like a tree stump, doesn't it? That's okay. Okay, so Tag wants the wig. And then what was the problem we talked about before? That problem. Do you remember? So remember where here's the ground. There was a problem with who? The wig was sitting right here on the ground, and then it wasn't there anymore. And that made, Peg got very upset. That was a big problem because she noticed that wig was gone. Somebody had, let's draw an arrow. That little, that little doggy had that wig in his mouth. That was Tag, had run off with that wig. He was so happy to run around with that wig, and he wanted to play with it, didn't he? He wanted to bring Kit in on all that fun, to play with that wig and run all over the place with that wig. So we have Peg very upset. The wig was missing. Tag ran off with the wig. That was the problem, because of course he wanted it. Solution. So we know we have Peg knows she's got a missing wig. We've got to solve the problem. How do we make Peg happy? How did we make Peg happy? What does she want? More than anything, she wants the wig. Did Peg get the wig? Did Peg stop Tag and get the wig? She sure did. Let's see. What exactly did she do? Tag had the wig. Tag ran, and Peg ran to get Tag. Remember, we spoke about that. We made a connection to maybe having another animal. We're chasing them all over the house, trying to get something out of their mouth. You ever have like an animal get one of your toys and you chase them all over the house, trying to get that toy out of their mouth? There you go. So Peg eventually chased Tag around and got that wig back, and that made her happy. And then how does it end? What does she do? She just sits right there on that tree stump, that cut off tree stump, and she puts that dog on that tree stump, and they kind of sit there, and she puts that wig on that dog's head, doesn't she? She puts the wig on the dog's head. So here is Tag. And then here's Peg right there. Actually, Tag was like, I think he was in Peg's lap, but I'm not that great of an artist. So Peg was with Tag, and they were very happy right there at the end. Everybody had what they wanted. So Peg had caught Tag. Tag was actually wearing the wig at this point again. Anyway, Peg probably was deciding one more last time you can wear that wig, because at this point she's going to have to wash it anyway, is what I'm inferring. So there you go. We have Tag, who wanted the wig, but the wig was Peg's. So Peg had to get the wig back from Tag because it was really out to be washed. Peg got the wig back, and in the end, everybody was happy, because probably Tag was probably happy because he wasn't getting scolded. And then Peg got her wig back without it being maybe torn in a million pieces, is what I'm thinking. So in my next video, we'll just kind of go back through this. We'll look at the pictures and we'll write out in the words. But with the students, this is where I would stop again. Mini lessons are good lessons. Maxi lessons are not good lessons. They're not good for the brain. Just think about those times when, I know you sit in all day workshops and we can't help that, but you get overloaded. These kids get overloaded. And so when you're sitting in your little teacher-led centers, and you need short DI lessons with them, these are great little short DI lessons. They could reread the book at the Fluency Center with a buddy. They could come ready for you and you talk about the somebody wanted but so when you draw your pictures, and then they could come back to you like for video 3, come on back to me and we'll do the writing part of it together. Eventually you do this a few times together, they're going to be able to do this on their own. And then you can work on helping them with their sentence structure next at the Teacher-Led Center. So join me for video number 3. See you then. Bye-bye.